Hi, this is Thomas K Carpenter. I'm the author of the Alexandrian Saga, the Deshkova Memoirs, and over a dozen other books. This is my weekly Ask the Author series. So basically, ask my newsletter mailing list if they had any questions for me, and then each week I'm going to answer the questions. So if you have questions, go ahead and email them to me at thomaskcarpenter@gmail.com. So the first question, get right to it. The first question from Drelo05. Where do you get your inspiration for the current series of the Deshkova Memoirs? So I started actually reading this book, Walter Isaacson, about Ben Franklin, and I knew at that point I wanted to write a series with him involved. I just got done writing another historical series, the Alexandrian Saga. But, I'd read that, and, Ben Franklin's a fascinating character of history, as everybody has heard of him. And then I was kind of thinking of, who is his sidekick, so to say. And as I was doing some research, I ran across this extremely interesting woman, Princess Deshkova, and these are her memoirs. She was a Russian princess, compatriot of Catherine the Great, and was really fascinating. Had led the Academy of Science in Russia, had written plays, had met all these people actually, and she knew Ben Franklin, and they had shared letters, traded letters over a period of time. She became actually the focal point because everybody knows Ben Franklin, but here I found this really interesting woman of history who probably almost nobody's heard of, and wanted to do the series around her with Ben Franklin there. So I think that was kind of the genesis of it. It started with Ben, but then once I had read about her, I realized that she was the main character of the series, and that's essentially why it's called the Deshkova Memoirs.